Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today's subject is college tips online edition. I'm supposed to talk about organizing tips, but I create paper. What I'm actually talk about. Besides, I was supposed to talk about organizing tips, but yeah. So my subjects are textbooks, laptop, organizing, in-person versus online, classes, binder versus notebook, dorm versus home, and supplies. So we'll start with textbooks. There is a two option. There's a e-textbook and a paper textbooks. So for freshman year, well, this is my freshman year, fall semester, last semester, I went ahead and purchased, I believe two of my books I could find. The other two I did print off. So yeah, and there's also the e-textbooks that now these days there's college classes that have if on like a website they have the college I went to classes have like their e-textbooks built into the course thing. So textbooks themselves cost so much money, they're so expensive. E-textbooks are actually free. It's basically you just I did use the e-textbook for my one class, but problem was I had to the two classes I print those books off, and the other two classes I bought, and so I'm debating whether to get textbooks or deal with the online version. I'm more of a paper kind of like book person. I've always been that, but elementary school, middle school, high school, and college are all different. Elementary school, middle school, and high school, those are just the past 12 years of school. The books that are there, um, different counties, different schools, different states, um, different schools. Some schools allow you to take your books home with you, and essentially um, and then some places provide you books, but they stay in your classroom. And then there's some that don't even have textbooks, but they use online. And there's some places that don't even use their textbook, they just have like PowerPoints. So with college there is textbooks, but you have the option either to buy them, which costs so much money these days, I don't know why, or the e-textbooks that there is some e-textbook for certain colleges have their, with my college, they have the book built into like the online, since I'm doing online school. They have there's a website, and then there's like columns, and my school has their textbook built into them. So I'm debating whether to go ahead and purchase all my textbooks or go through with the whole e-textbook. I did have to deal with it for a while until I got my books, but the only book I ever used really was my one class. The other class I didn't even use the textbook for, and the other class I didn't even use it printed. I'm for sure not printing because that just took so much money and took so much time and wasted so much ink. So if I ain't get textbooks, I'm paying for all of them. But I didn't, just debating. Comment down below, see what you think on textbook. If I should, this one lady, I emailed her and see what she was go with the textbooks for a while. If you really needed like the printable, then you can get. So my next topic is laptop. So everyone has a laptop these days. You know, for internet and charging them. Mine's on stand. I generally have another one, but it's not exactly super old, but it doesn't work half the time, and it's super slow, and it's frustrating. Next topic is organizing. So I I'm preparing to be prepared for college, if that makes sense. Like, I'm preparing to be prepared ahead of time. So, prepare my desk. Um, you can see right here I have a desk lamp. It's very dusty for some reason. So, yeah. Um, this spring/summer, I'm going to be building my own desk completely. I got this desk. I also remember. I know we had it. I believe we had. Yeah, I know we had it before we moved here. I'm pretty sure. See, when we built this, my mom and I did it together. When we built it, the drawer has always been off, which was always irritating me, but I never had a chance. Never wanted to fix this. So this spring/summer, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use this as an idea. On the legs are going to be straight. And I'll probably I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I just know it's going to be a completely different design than this desk right now. I might build a little area for my desk, besides to still stand here. I don't know. Um, so, yeah. And then working on storage, I have a cube over here that's 6. I did have another cube with my mom. I gave it to my mom because I didn't need it. So over in QB, there's 6 of them. The top row is all college, the top bottom is all shoes and all stuff. So the one that's left has all my small supplies, my pencils, all that small supplies. The second one has, I have labels. The top one over there is supposed to be my supplies. The bottom one is my off-season shoes or my shoes. Next row over, the top one is supposed to be my textbooks if I do decide to get them. Or right now at home, all my notebooks I have for other things. The bottom under it is all my weights. And one over on top one has all my paper supply, my extra notebook, and the bottom one is storage. So on top I have a little book collection, and then my printer, and then the basket holding my mail and ink. So I'm really debating on whether to get textbooks or go through with the e-textbook. I know my mom struggled. But I'm gonna try to go through with the whole e-textbook. I'm looking at my time and it cannot go over 15 minutes or I'm busted. So we're gonna move along. So in person versus online. If I do go, if I did go in person, I have anxiety and the math is online. I'm stress free and I have help at my hands to display classes. So this is more like the notebook situation. So either you can you guys can either go one notebook per class, which I did, which kind of sucked because I didn't take notes that well. I just took notes. Or do 5 or 3 subject notebook for all classes, which I'm doing that this year. I'm going with a 5 subject notebook. Just because I didn't take notes for all the classes for every chapter we had to read, and I didn't read all the chapters. Binder first notebook. So for binders, you had to hole punch everything in, which has sucked for me. Or notebook. Your folder is your divider. Classes. When I do get my supplies, I haven't got them yet. I've only got the food supplies yet, which I'm saving. So yeah. So for my supplies, I'll make another video on what I'm gonna get for my supplies. Dorm versus home. Dorm, miserable. Home, safe. So these are just some fun tips I've thought about today. Supplies. You can either get a pencil case or have a cup holder like I do. It has holds all my pencils, pens, etc., etc. Paper, loose paper, which I will be using loose paper for a bunch of my notes because I take notes on videos like crazy. And notebooks should also have. I will probably have my loose paper in the folders. I'm not sure yet. Binder versus folder, hole puncher or just collector. Not sure. Those are all my tips for today. I'm so good, so I can still talk. So yeah. So these are just tips I've thought over the years. Um, I watch 1,000 college videos a year. Um, I'll be doing more college tips. Today's subject was organizing online edition, but clearly I have decided to do others. So yeah. Oh, make sure you guys think of some questions down below in the comments because tomorrow's video is a Q&A, so I'll be answering all the questions. I only post videos if there's any questions, so if you guys, I do have videos scheduled to go for Friday. That's already up, but it's already uploaded, but it's scheduled to be released on Friday. So there'll be two videos on Friday. One that's the video, and then one's a person to wait because I'm doing that every week. And I'll have and then Saturday is workout and stretch tips. So any tips I have for stretching or working out. Yeah. So, adios amigos.